The party is relieved to finally be picked up by Zaz, and they discover that Drekis has gone to war and the captain has been pressed into military service. They also get a letter that informs them that due to the war, the expedition is in risk of cancellation if it doesn't send back more gold soon. Also, money-saving measures has been put in place, which means less frequent resupply and green troops in the garrison. They get dropped off at the fort to make arrangements for a ship for their next expedition in a few weeks. They learn that the fort's garrison wiped out all the gnolls and kobolds on the peninsula and also discovered ski technology. Yaramir learns some more spells, starts golem research and working in his garden. Grimes practices with skis on his scouting trips, while William and Faris spar. Eventually a little ship arrives to take them on their next expedition, and while it is a tight fit, they manage to load everything onto it and head off for adventure in Saltport. Their first order of business once they get there is to head to the brothel to perform a violent exorcism. The ghost is easily dispatched, and after rummaging around the brothel, they find a wealth of coin and tasteful items inside. They also find a safe, and after Yaramir uses his magic, he creates a set of lockpicks for Grimes, who easily opens it. They put all their loot in the safe and decide to thaw some bodies overnight, on which Yaramir does some experiments. Cal William also finds clothing belonging to an ancient noble line, and he collects it for later use. The next day, Yaramir leads the party towards the logging camp, but before they reach it, they are trapped in another ice storm for 2 days. Eventually they discover a pylon and start excavating the area around it, and discover a lumber mill's ruins. They continue searching the area around the mill, but don't find anything of value. They head out again and encounter a band of kobolds, who they ask about the ruins, and while the kobolds are helpful, they don't give out any new information. They collect resin from fresh trees for Yaramir's experiments before returning to the safety of Saltport. How will the war affect the expedition? Will it be a good source of slave labour? Will the party convert Saltport to an outpost? Let's find out now on Frozen Frontier.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Frozen Frontier. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well.
Pretty good.
I'm
I
alive.
have a new blend of coffee. We'll find out how it goes.
Oh.
Wow.
It's a Yukon blend, so I feel like I'm doing it a disservice by not
I
letting
don't think you can
unless
grow
I drink it.
I don't think you can grow
Coffee
coffee in the Yukon.
I know, right? It seems a little bit, like false advertising to me. But yeah.
Is that a link cup that you're drinking out of that gets redder as it heats up, and then
Yeah, and then I got this side too. All my
nice.
equipment.
Sean,
Very
have you heard
nice.
about that coffee? It's from like South America or something, but they feed the beans to some animal and pick them out of the...
Yeah, and then they shit them out. I would definitely try it, but it's like multiple hundreds of dollars to the pound.
Yeah. You can get an espresso. I was reading an article in
Humans
London.
are weird. We're paying hundreds of dollars for shit coffee. Like,
Apparently it's they clean it afterwards, but apparently it's really good.
I don't care. It's still shit coffee.
It's good though, Greg. It digests the beans,
Yeah.
ferments
I
the
don't know.
flavor.
It's like
Fermented shit coffee. This is what we've come to as a society.
this. Look,
All right.
guys, so
I'm sorry I
welcome to
brought
the
it up.
Frozen
it's fine.
Frontier.
Don't worry about it.
You guys are in Saltport. There's no shit coffee around. In fact, there's no coffee around.
Brutal.
All right. So I think we spar here. Well, actually, no. I think we should just go and kill some yetis. Look, we've made some money, but it's not enough. We need to go and we can't just spend a month here sitting around doing nothing. I know that we need to train with our swords, Faris. But I think a trip up the path to where the mine was and looking out for any potential Yeti burrows might be worth our time.
I have heard story that Yetis sometimes eat coffee beans and shit them out. I will be on lookout for these.
It could result in profit.
Damn it, Greg.
Very well. We can check to see if the cave is. Or we know that Yarmir took the medallion out of it, right? The amulet.
Yeah. You can see if it's still
We
warm.
can check to see if the cave is still being protected from the elements.
I mean, that is unless you, Grimes, are willing to go exploring and look for some Yetis while we train, and then you could return, and if you find any.
And that would also be amenable.
What if I find these Yetis?
Well, just don't find them. Just sort of find them, and then come back.
I don't know how fast Yetis are, but I have a feeling they can
You've been
climb fast.
drinking the Yeti shit coffee. You're making about as much sense.
Perhaps they're intelligent creatures. Maybe they'd like to trade.
No, we kill them. They look at you and trying to entrance you, I seem to remember. So, I don't know if they can be trusted in business. What do you say, Grimes?
I can scout out the mountains, but if I find any sign of Yetis, I'm turning around.
Okay, that's a good plan.
So some logistics. I did level up last time based on our chart. Are we in a safe enough place that I can take care of that level up?
I believe so, yes.
Can I roll for HP and things?
Yes.
I'm now level 6.
What are you laughing about, Greg?
Shit coffee, probably.
People over there.
Oh.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll for HP.
Oh, how beautiful.
All right, it had to catch up with me at this point.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I rolled a 2 earlier. It happens.
Yeah. Well, I had a fair amount of HP already, so. All right. Okay, cool. So there's that. +1 to hit. I'll deal with my thief skills at some other point. Do you know when saves go up, Neal?
I can look it up.
I think
can
we're.
do that as well.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Rogue saves go up at level 5.
Okay, so I must have just gone up.
Yeah, it should be 12, 12, 11, 15, 13. Did you get that?
12. Yep, I've already got that.
Yeah, cool. So what's the plan?
So me and Faris are going to spar for the next few days, while Grimes travels up to the path up to the salt mine and look for the signs of Yetis.
All
I'd
right.
like to come with you, Grimes. Would you like accompaniment by my Belalenka?
I don't know whether your Balalaika is, but
Whatever this
Two
music
is-
is.
I think 2 is safer than 1.
Isn't it strange? It seems like we're dogged by some sort of phantom music playing wherever we go on this continent.
It's just more of a evil magic.
Then let us head out. I do not want to watch their swordplay. It was quite disturbing last time.
Do you guys want to take the horn?
No, we definitely need that here with.
You think?
Yes. No, they can take it.
Do you want the horn?
Horns and balalaikas. Like this.
We'll have our own musical
over my head.
accompaniment.
All right, I guess we'll take the horn.
Yeah. And look, I know we're all having a good time here, and we're glad to have been back at the fort and not stranded anymore, but this isn't a joke, so don't be laughing around too much. Try and take it seriously.
I give a sideways look to Yaromir, and I think we begin our trek towards the salt mine.
I am offended. I take everything with deathly seriousness.
Tough talk for a man who can't even do a left-facing swing without opening up his guard.
What did I just say about jokes, Faris?
You thought that was a joke?
All right. Defend yourself.
And we pull out the weapons.
Yeah.
All right. You pull out your weapons. We will deal with you guys in a little bit. In the meantime, looks like Ferris and Grimes are heading up a mountain.
No,
Yaromir.
Yaromir.
Do
Yes.
not mistake me for pointy ear, pointy teeth elf. Is not good look for Yaromir.
My mistake.
Oh, not to interject, but I found out that apparently Elder Scrolls elves also eat people. I'm adding more to the list of elves from all these different universes who already do the whole cannibalism thing. But yeah, what elves are on that list? They eat everything.
Wow. Maybe
So
someone should
environmentally conscious. So environmentally conscious.
Yeah, they do not eat plant life. They only eat meat.
Odd decision. Do we have a name for that? In real life, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Opposite of a vegan.
Carnivore?
Texan? Hey?
Hey! We eat beans and coleslaw.
Okay. That's true.
All right.
And corn. Mmm, baby corn.
So we're gonna grab a Grimes token, and you are gonna be.
We're splitting the party.
Yep.
Sensibly.
No, you never split the party.
All right, Grimes, give me a movement today.
Oh, I don't even know how this. I don't even know how this works.
The 10th.
I
No,
can
it's
give
the
you
19th.
Just,
That's
just give
movement
the weather,
10.
and I can give them the movement amount.
The weather, it's moderate, so it should be D6 plus 3.
Yeah, D6 3.
All right. So it's going to be a D6 plus 3.
Are you guys
times-
lightly encumbered?
I am the first level of encumbrance. Is that
Do you
three
have the tent
quarters?
with
or-
you? You have the tent with you, right?
I don't have the tent with me. Why would I have a tent?
Oh, I thought if you were doing movement, you were probably going to stay out overnight.
Are we? Are we camping in the woods? I don't think we're prepared for this. Where are we going?
To the salt mine.
I
It's
think
like
we get a few. I think we
18
get a,
miles away.
Yeah, we need the tent, don't we? How much does the tent weigh?
Very much.
So I think you guys leave town.
I think we get like
and then,
100 feet out of town, and then we're like, wait, how far are we going? What's happening? how much is the tent weigh? I don't think we can. I mean, maybe
It's like 70 or 80 pounds.
Well, the sled and the tent together is 70 pounds.
Yeah, so if you
Does
take the
anyone
sled
know
with
how
you-
much the sled weighs by itself?
You should have that because you have like the modified amount. 'Cause it's like a fifth of its weight when you pull it.
Okay, I keep the sled and the tent together because I never expected them to leave. Let me go to the economics
I
section.
mean, we
real
don't
quick.
need it because
Hold on, I can
we're in
fix this.
town.
I can fix this. I'm in the economics. Bedroll, blanket, bottle, caltrip, chain. I need to go to tent, T, gaming, lock, metal, pipe, R, S, T. Tinderbox, tong, torch, trap, twine, thread, tent. 50 pounds.
Okay.
Is this
So
feasible?
why don't if they take the
effective or
sled with
50
them.
total.
50 pounds of tent, yes.
50 pounds.
The
Total
tent
or-
weighs 50 pounds.
Yeah, so if you take the sled with you, you're fine. We don't need that or
Yeah,
the
can I
tent
just
because we're
take
gonna
the
stay in one
tent?
place.
And the sled.
Okay, the tent and the sled together are 70 pounds. What are we? Okay,
dragging
we're
loose.
splitting up our inventory. So you guys are in Saltport. What are we taking on the tent and what are we leaving in Saltport?
I think we just need a tent.
You'll
Are
need
we gonna
sleeping
need
bags
food
too.
with us?
Do we have
Oh,
some
yeah.
bags?
Rations.
I have a few rations.
We have sleeping bags, right?
Nope. Not unless you
We've
put
never
them.
had sleeping bags.
You put them on your character sheet.
You guys have never had sleeping bags?
No.
No, no, we just huddle up with our furs.
We did not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I use my leather armor as a pillow.
In fairness, I have 8 winter blankets just sitting in the inventory waiting for people to like use them.
I think I still have
Like I
one on me.
did think of all of this. I just like we haven't had the time.
I didn't know we
That's why
needed
we need a
sleeping
second
bags.
sled that I can just fill up with actual important things. All right, so I'm gonna leave. How many days do you think we're gonna be out here?
As little as possible.
I'd plan
I
for
think
like
it's-
2 weeks for blizzards would be my if you're since you're back in town at this point. I'd say go for 2 weeks. You never know when a blizzard's going to lock you
4
down.
food times 2 weeks. So let's go with
2 food.
56 food.
Yeah, 56 pounds of food, 70 pounds of sled and tent.
So
probably
that
all we need.
means in order to get to 56 pounds of food, I need to do. I'm going to take 60 pounds of food because that's going to make my math easier. So we're going to leave 450 pounds in Saltport and 540 is that. So that we have 60 pounds of food. We're going to take the firewood with us.
Okay.
Sled and tent. The cook pot is going to stay in Smallport. Cook pot. That is 15 pound one. That is 15 pounds, but is not on the list currently.
William, if they're taking the stockpile with them, we should gather up
We are
some
not
firewood here.
taking the skis because
Yeah. Well,
we're
it's
not-
okay. We can do that, no problem.
Can we take a pair of skis?
Do you want to carry them?
on
You
the
can't
sled.
look. This is the
Carrying
thing.
everything.
You can't wear skis and pull the sled. So
No, but they can be on the sled in case we need to make
the
it.
weight of the skis on it, or you're like abandoning the sled and skiing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like reduce the weight of this down to as little as possible so that like you can carry it without much penalty.
I may not even be able to carry it. We'll see. But I would throw a pair of skis on the sled.
You can put
You
your.
have 136 pounds of skis. 136 pounds divided by 4 pairs is what?
35 each or 34
35 each. Okay, so we have 3 pairs of skis over here.
Neal's character sheet distinguishes between like pack weight and like worn weight, so you can take that like your pack off and put
The
it on the sled if that
blunted
helps.
weapons.
Oh, I haven't updated
are
to a new character sheet.
Here.
It's good stuff. It's a good sheet.
Yeah, it's nice. If you're gonna go for like the pound by pound encumbrance, that is the way to do it. To have like backpacks people can take off.
The treasure is staying with you all. All right, so the total weight on the sled is 44.4 pounds, basically. Once you've accounted in the like sled reduction.
44. Okay,
Yep.
let's see. I can get to. Let's just do half move.
Okay.
And don't forget, guys, you don't need to go all the way to the salt mine. Just like, find a Yeti. It doesn't necessarily have to be all the way up there. Just
Find a Yeti.
Yeah.
You don't
Find
need to
the
go
answer.
to the place. You just need to find one of these rare creatures.
they're not that rare. They can't be that rare. They can't be that rare. The Gnolls know about them. The Gnolls have never tried to cross the mountains, so there's got to be some up there that Gnolls run into.
Are you sure there's more? Perhaps it's just the 2 or 3 that we killed. I don't even remember how many anymore.
I'm certain because the Yetis that we fought were on the other side of the mountain, and the Gnolls have got no way of being there.
All right. So we make 3 miles that first day.
Yeah. It's your first time pulling a sled, Ryan, and
This is dumb.
you,
This is
you
a horrible plan. I think we're probably going to go back to Saltport in another day or two, but we'll see what happens.
all right. That's 1 day
The
down.
best, you're gonna get caught in a blizzard now, and it's gonna last just long enough to kill you guys. You don't have the wood cutting axe.
I have a small hatchet.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
All right, the next day is light in weather, which is a little bit better. It's D8 plus 6.
D8 plus 6. Did we not bring the woodcutting axe? 6.5 miles. Let's see if I can figure out how to drag this to. So I click and I hit the space bar.
Sure, but I was dragging you anyway. Maybe I should try to let
Oh,
you.
what have you done, Neal? What have you done?
I've just grown to distrust Nick so much that I just do it
Hey,
automatically
and now
from now
ruined
on.
everything because we both moved the token. And...
No, it was 3 miles the first day, and then 6.5 the next, so it's 9.
Oh, God, I give up. You just play all the characters, Neal. You got it.
All right,
Whoa. BM.
there.
Neal, don't forget, we're getting mastery here. Yeah! Yeah! Parry!
No, we would if the no. The Yetis are gonna invade Saltport now.
I hope so.
All right, so that is your second day of cruising around looking for stuff for Yetis.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking for signs of Yetis in the mountains. I assume they probably camouflage.
Yeah.
And if we're actually, I mean, it seems like. So
Whose plan
Yarmir,
was this? It's ridiculous.
yeah, I don't know. Yarmir, do you have any interest in the salt mines?
Not particularly.
Is there a reason we're going there?
Because William said so.
Because it's higher up, right? And I feel like the
All
more
right. Can I get
Look, between you and me, Grimes, I have no idea what plan was. It seems like he has become bloodthirsty, but has developed soft spot for evil dogs. So, Noel's off shit list, but Yeti's on shit list. It's our job to murder Yetis for him so he feels good about himself.
Well-
Very manly.
So the last time we saw Yetis, they were over this peak, and I point to our east.
Yes. Perhaps we should go toward mountain instead of random salt mine.
Yeah, unless I thought there was a reason you wanted to check on the salt mine.
Not particularly. There is every chance crazy salt golem is back. I could study that further if we could capture it. However, I don't think Jar will hold salt golem.
Can I get a perception check from you guys as you're cruising along the mountain side here?
There.
discussing your glorious leader.
Nope.
I see everything.
see the
Your
Yetis.
third eye opens. World opens to him.
Yeah, you sort of do see everything. You guys are going along this edge when you keep you notice that there's something moving behind you, but whenever you look back to like really get a good eye on it, it seems to stop move, or maybe it wasn't there, but you just keep catching something out of the corner of your eye somewhere behind you on the trail.
So what do you say, Yarmir? I don't notice anything.
I mean,
I'm
like,
just
if you don't notice it, I don't think Yarmir cares, right? Like,
Okay. All right.
Like,
Well, let me know if you tell me anything's up.
we've become so accustomed to being followed by kobolds and stuff that, like, I just don't think it registers as a noteworthy event.
Okay. Well, let me know if you bring it up. I think Grimes is just grumbling and hating carrying the sled, feeling like a beast of burden. Neal, so if I look east, is there any way through these mountains? Like, are there passes in between any of these mountains here, or is that not an option?
There are canyons between them. There are various peaks which create canyons. You would have to try and climb up and scale them to go through, but they don't look particularly friendly. There are, steep cliffs, lots of ice. It's not very fun. Greg, could you give me another perception check at advantage, please?
Okay. Well, why do we even need to roll a second one? I mean, I'm just that good.
All right. You guys keep pressing on, and whatever this is behind you, you keep noticing over and over again as the course of the day goes, until you catch a solid look at it at one point when you go around a corner, but then you look back behind the rock after a minute or two, and you can see the ground itself rippling forward and then slowing down and pausing.
Oh, okay. That is not a kobold. Grimes, it seems that perhaps we have been followed for quite a while by strange magical force. You remember when ground rippled attacked us?
Yeah, your ice elemental?
I think it might be different. Like time when ground grabbed Ferris and tried to burn him.
That wasn't you? I look back.
Well, I have not... I did not purposefully burn Ferris.
Can I see anything, or is it...
Give me a perception
just trying to
check at advantage, because you're looking for something in particular now.
Sure.
It's
one
fucking
does it.
ice, man, and snow.
Okay.
Just a crazy wizard.
Hey, you got 23. Is that not?
Apparently
No,
not.
he's just a crazy wizard. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Yarmir, meanwhile, you can see it. It's still moving towards you.
Is it more ice elementally or more like jelly that grabs us? We've encountered multiple minor kind of ice elementals. I even have one in a jar, right?
Yeah.
We've encountered that one jelly, right?
This is more of something oozing and sliming over the surface rather than the snow gathering into a thing and moving. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
spot on.
Well, I took a whole bunch of spells I thought might help me climb a mountain rather than attack something. So I think what I do is I just quietly pull out. I just keep walking since Grimes looked around, didn't see anything. He goes back to
Crazy wizard.
dragging this damn thing around. I just continue mumbling inanely about whatever crazy thing I was mumbling about before, and I just slowly pull out a one of those clay hands, and I just begin working in the words of that magic, and I just set down the hand and slam it into the snow beneath my feet, and the hand rises out underneath the rippling jelly to grab it.
All right. Let's get some combat music here.
Don't die, guys. I'll feel really bad.
I might even shed a tear. You're too far away for me to come out and butcher your bodies.
Don't worry, I leveled up. I have 1 more HP than last time, so
That's good.
active in combat.
All right, saving throw for the Caledonian Ooze is a natural 19. How does that affect Maximilian's Earthen
So we've
Grasp?
never run into this before, but essentially the hand reaches out to grab at it, and like somehow the ooze avoids it. But as long as it stays in the area, there's like a 1 in something chance that the hand will come up and try to grab it again for the duration of the spell.
Okay.
Let me find that exact wording for you.
What's the area though?
It's fairly large.
The trail won't be that big, so.
Oh my goodness, chat. Greg has to live, but apparently it's okay if I die. And I don't think we're the squishiest characters.
So for 8 rounds is the duration because of my level. It's the range is the area of effect is 1 creature. So if it's
Anywhere within range, I think. Yeah.
There's a 5% chance per level of the caster of reappearing each round.
So 25% chance each round that the hand.
25% chance each round that the hand will try to grab it again.
All right, let's roll initiative as the ooze slithers towards you.
Can't see
and
the ooze, but I think I saw the Fist of Stone.
You see the hand like reach up and try and grab, and just like something slither between its fingers and move towards you.
How
and now
far
you've caught
away
sight of it.
did this hand pop up?
I'm gonna say at maximum range at 60 yards. Sounds like what Yaromir would do.
Yeah, that seems about right.
All right. Well, I think I'll probably instinctively go for the crossbow, even though it might close in the time.
Okay.
I have to look
ooze-
at my scrolls.
The ooze goes at 9 for the initiative.
I don't have a good scroll here. Well, I guess we're using my 1 combat spell I took today.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Nice, Yaromir.
Quick draw, Yaromir.
If you only have 1 combat spell, that's definitely not ideal.
Yeah.
I was trying to climb a mountain, man. I got jumps. I got Murdoch's Feathery Flyer. I've got Levitate. I got all kinds of stuff.
Well, Yaromir, you're first, so go for
All
it.
right. So yeah. So I make like a like really awful swear in like ancient in old common, mad at this thing. And I begin tracing my chest and in like extra scorn, and I shoot some magic missiles at it
Right.
for 7 points of damage.
Ouch. Could have done better than that.
The magic missiles strike the ooze as it slithers towards you, clearly impacting it because the ooze kind of like ripples and recoils for a moment, gets itself back together, and comes for you once more. But it
Roll the 25% chance, right? Maximum.
yeah.
grasp.
Do you want me to roll that?
Please do. 25 or lower. Next
Lucky.
level.
You just
all
roll
right.
too good, Greg. You're not accustomed to it.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I gotta be the wizard casting spells like that because I'm the person who always rolls low and triggers those effects every time.
The ooze slithers towards you and reaches out this sticky tendril towards Grimes as he's loading his crossbow. Grimes.
Is that considered a ranged attack?
It is considered a melee attack. We're looking at
Should have gone for the daggers.
an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. It grabs onto your knee, and you can feel it begin to wrap around and kind of soak through your clothing and begin to burn your flesh for 3 points of damage.
Right. Yeah, my AC is 16.
Okay.
Missiles. 3 points, you said?
3 points. It is your turn. You've got your crossbow loaded, and this
I'm,
thing is on
kicking
you.
it off. What is the penalty for shooting at point blank?
Not against an ooze. There's not going to be any penalty because it's not
So I can
like
just-
dodging like a humanoid. You know,
So
it's
I can
just
make my crossbow attack.
yeah, it's fine.
All right. Plus 4 to hit now. No. I shoot myself in the foot. Not quite, but almost.
Not quite. I think you're panicking or something, and you're just. Ah!
Crossbow goes wide.
Yeah, let's roll initiative. This is not looking good, guys.
Were these things immune to standard weapons?
I don't know. I just burned it to death last time.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, gross.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do.
No, get it off of me! I think I'm scrambling up onto the cart. And
I really need to like turn these unprinted scrolls into combat scrolls. Fuck me. I don't think I got anything.
Am I grappled or is it just like
Can we consider the ooze to be rope-like?
No? You cannot use the ooze to further bind Grimes.
there is rope on the cart?
Do we have anything flammable in your pack, Grimes?
Get it off of me! Combat to...
I
No,
think
I
I load a sling bullet. Like I got
Wow.
nothing. I don't even know what my initiative for sling is. I have to look.
It's
You
really
guys should
high.
just come home.
Yeah.
It's 8.
Well, I didn't take combat spells. This would be nothing if I had burning hands.
We're going Yeti hunting. What did you think was happening?
I thought I was gonna have to climb a mountain.
Well, roll some initiative, Greg.
This encounter is just perfect.
All right. The ooze further slithers up Grimes' leg, this time dealing 4 damage to you. And then you both get your turns off at the same time.
I'm melting. All right. I let my crossbow fall loose and unsheath daggers. We'll see if regular weapons can hit this guy. Plus 20 plus 3 for my main hand. Miss.
Nope, 8's a
Wild
hit,
hand is
actually.
16.
8 is a hit.
8 is a hit, yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, does it actually do anything?
Your dagger gets kind of stuck in the slime, and as you try and pull it out, the ooze like comes with it, and you can like smell and see the ooze burning through the metal on your dagger.
So I get 2 solid hits. Does it look like it does anything?
No, it looks like it has absolutely no effect, and you can see your weapons degrading before your eyes.
Oh shit.
Yarmir.
I guess I'm going at the same time as him, so I don't really see this. So like, I'm attacking with my sling as this happens. That's a great roll. That's a 19.
That's fantastic. Your sling stone embeds itself in the ooze and just disappears.
Roll your...
Oh, 25%. That's the way out of this. Like the only way out.
No, it's already attached to him.
Yeah, but it might pull him off if Grimes.
Nope.
Nope, nowhere near it. All right, next round.
Okay. I have to think about ways to make this happen. All right, so... Here we go.
I can't believe this. Oh my god.
We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm just melting. I'm melting. Is there any
okay.
other effects other than just like acid burns up my leg? Or is it like, I'm not...
It's sticky. It's really sticky. It's like attached itself because you got big pants on, right? So it's like stuck itself to your pants, and as you try and pull away, they're like stuck to it, and it's kind of going through and burning onto you.
Can take your pants off, maybe?
You might be able to escape if you take your pants off. Yes, maybe. The ooze goes first, and the burning damage increases. You take 7 points of damage this round.
Not having fun, guys.
As it
Do
covers
something.
more and more of your body.
Roll a 25%.
Yarmir, it's your turn.
Okay. So I I look at the ooze on him. I actually like approach Grimes, and I begin looking at the ooze in front of him, and I take out one of these stomach acid covered darts, and I use that to touch the ooze rather than like my legs or anything, and I begin describing the wavy line tattoo on the bottom of my feet on the like ooze itself with the tip of the dart, and I cast levitate on the ooze.
Oh.
Interesting.
Because then you can levitate it as well, right?
It gets a save, I believe.
It will get a saving throw.
Don't forget to roll your grasp as well. So
the end of my
grasp.
turn.
100 pounds per experience level.
Okay. Then that was the answer. Sorry.
Okay.
Responsible for this.
Saving throw is a fail. The ooze begins to lift off of the snow, and you can see it now. It's bundled itself up into a slightly mounded shape, like a mogul,
Okay.
and
So
is stuck
I
to Grimes.
levitate it, and like you can hear the like slurping, like as it like undoes itself from Grimes's leg. It like maybe takes a little bit of flesh with it, and it like mounds itself up into this ball. And I just levitate it up as high, like away from him as I can get it. And then I guess at the end of my turn, the hand is going to come out.
Go for it.
And reach for the sky.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Does it
no, it is still stuck to your leg. It has attached itself to
So
you.
is it like stretching really long, or
How high can you levitate it?
I don't think there's a limit.
This is speed per
a
turn.
certain amount per level.
Oh, is
it's
it?
like 60 feet?
Rate of
No,
2
it's
per
a weight.
round. So
Yeah, there's no height limit. You can just lift it thousands of feet over the course of the duration.
Two, I think, is at least
20 yards.
yeah.
So
60
yeah, the ooze begins to levitate up. And it's not really letting go of Grimes, and so Grimes, you start to feel this like upward pull on you as well.
Is it strong enough to support 200 pounds or whatever or more of my weight? Like, do I get pulled off the ground, or is it just like stretching?
Well, you go before the round ends, so why don't you take your turn as you're now like on one leg hopping because it's tugging your other leg up.
I've rolled onto my back, and
Okay.
it's like pulling my one leg up into the air. I have switched back to crossbow.
Okay, give me a shot.
Crit.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's got AC 8, so you clear by 12.
Triple.
No, you
of-
clear by 16.
Do 0 damage,
Yeah.
but triple.
I know the damage. I know the damage.
Plus magic bonus.
Get another D6 in there because it's a triple crit.
It's
Yeah.
No,
more than
it's-
3 damage dice?
No,
I think
it's
still
double.
You
You
clear
clear by
by
12.
16. I misspoke. Yeah.
So it's
Clear
so-
by 5, right?
So it's
5
46,
is
right?
1, 10 is 2. I'm sorry, 5 is 2 dice, 10 is 3 dice, 15 is 4
Okay.
dice.
You
I have-
clear by 12, not 15.
Yeah.
okay. 25 damage.
Boom.
Okay.
Plus magic.
Where is my Caledonian ooze? Do. Okay, 25 total.
32. so-
Yaramir hit it with a magic missile.
Yeah, so 32 with the magic missile.
Okay. So you hit it in like its center of mass. It's like starting to elongate slightly as it gets lifted up. And so rather than like shooting through its most narrow angle, you are now shooting through its thickest angle. And your bolt just like cuts through the entire thing and disappears out the other side, kind of making a tube through the ooze, which then begins to just like break apart into different pieces and rain a little bit of acid down on you. You take another 1 point of damage from dripping, raining Caledonian ooze guts on you, but it looks like it's gone.
Well, let me treat your wound here. This did not quite work as well as I planned. Perhaps I need to take more fire spells each day. And I like take out my med kit and start binding his like leg.
You take off my pants.
Burn.
God, I just took like 15 points of acid damage.
Like
My
half
legs
your
are not
HP.
in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But you guys are alive, and that's the important part.
And my legs are silky smooth.
Yes, they are.
And oozing pus. Look, right here.
Do you have a healing proficiency?
I do.
So you can roll that, right? potentially give me back
Sure.
2
I think
HP?
you've taken damage past the last turn.
He got more damage from like the acid rain.
Oh yeah, you can. I can
And
heal
it
1
damaged-
point of damage from the acid rain. That's
No,
the
you
last-
can, because I took acid.
No, you
rain
took 1
plus-
point of damage in the last turn. Like that's what I can.
No.
do.
No, he also
it's-
took the 7 or whatever it was. He took 2 sources of damage in the last round.
Okay.
On the Ooze's turn and then on Grimes' turn, he took damage.
Well, there's a solid pass on the heal check. How much are you gonna let me heal him for?
D3, right? Is that the normal amount?
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's gonna be a 1
Still
anyway.
just that one.
Okay.
Nice.
Put some skin ointment on like your cheeks where some acid rain fell.
So I guess as we take stock of our equipment, do I need new pants?
They're badly damaged. Give yourself some duct tape and you can fix them or whatever. They are less effective against cold for the time being. You'll probably want to buy new pants.
All right. I don't know how to. Yeah.
Deal
We'll
out
see.
with that later, maybe.
Yeah. What about my daggers? Did those take any permanent damage?
They are now damaged daggers. Their effectiveness is still going to be the same, but anything that causes damage to them in the future will just render them useless. So mark them as like poor quality daggers now.
Okay.
Yeah, their blades are a little brittle and they're like pocketed with little marks here and there. It's like a bad kitchen knife.
Can they be repaired?
I don't know. Probably not. It's acid damage.
I think I ditched them.
Okay. You litter them onto the ground. All right, let's go back to the fort for a moment here. The party's only been away for 2 days. And you guys have been having a grand old time, just the two of you, just the fighters back in the fort by themselves.
Doing manly things.
Yeah.
What are the
fighting.
manly things you do? Just
We're
fighting?
having sword fights, yeah.
Yeah, interspersed with chopping wood and playing Minkala.
Yeah.
What's
Few
the status
shirtless
of your
montages.
pants?
My pants are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, we don't use them when we're sparring. Like we don't need them for sword
course not.
fights.
Joe, it's a good job that me and Forrest didn't get attacked by an ooze.
Oh yeah, no.
There's
that'd
no
be
way of
terrible.
hurting it. It's a good point.
Well, I do have a flint and steel, so I could probably burn it given time.
Yeah, maybe. It's just lighting a fire as it's like burning away your leg.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah, I mean, so we're just sparring, Neal, in the probably in the courtyard of the keep.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've still got the walls and stuff,
Sure.
but we're just trying to advance that mastery, right?
Right. Okay. The 2 days passed fairly uneventfully. Is there anything you want to tell us about your time during those 2 days?
I think William's getting really frustrated. Like he's realizing how far Ferris is coming and how he's not matching that growth. And I imagine it's probably really frustrating for I think Ferris is now winning more fights than he's losing by a pretty good margin.
Yeah. William's frustrated in general. I'm frustrated by the letter that we just received. I'm torn about whether we should be, because if we're not helping the war effort here, then I'd be better off fighting in the war. So we really need to. We can't just sit around and do nothing, even if the expedition won't be cancelled. Like, I don't want to skate the line of acceptability. I want to exceed it and do as much as I can to help the war effort. So I'm feeling somewhat frustrated that I'm sitting here training, but I guess I feel like it's for the best in the long run. But I'm hoping that the other two are successful in finding a Yeti, so that when we're done, we can go and get some money.
Well, I think with that, we're going to go to our first break. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll see you guys on the other side of a break. Bye-bye.